Alright guys, so today I received from Sideshow Collectibles, they're called a deadline, Death Siren. I have received number 166 out of 1750. I just put it together and I just wanted to do a review real fast. I didn't see that many reviews out there for her. Maybe some people didn't get her, or maybe some people on the fence are getting her. But I believe that she is a beauty. There's so much detail to her. I really think that they went above and beyond with her. There was a few pushbacks, and perfectly understandable. I got a piece that's flawless. There's nothing wrong with her. There was nothing wrong with the shipping box at all. Just a few scuffs, but you know it's the holidays also too. So you take into consideration they have like thousands and millions of packages that they're delivering every day. So she still has some styrofoam. I just wanted to unbox it, get a review real fast, as you know, holidays are here, gotta get going. But so she is the third one that has came out so far. That's up on that's already been shipping. First one was the Reaper of Death, and then the Queen of Dead, and then her here. Now this is her box right here. I have a big glass behind, so I think it would be too hard for you guys to see, so I put the box here so you get a better view of her. So real quick, I believe that she was a assassin in AD. AD is the year of Christ. So it was like 550 AD that she was an assassin, and she tried to kill a king. I guess, you know, she was very pretty. She lured people into her sleeping quarters, and then she will kill them. She didn't get to kill the king. The king killed her instead and threw her in the ocean to die. And when she was in the ocean, death bring her back to life as a mermaid. So I really think that's a great story, with the fact that, you know, she's a mermaid, because mermaids are considered to be very beautiful, exotic when they come out of the ocean, but then when they're in the ocean, you get this. And I think that it's really, really cool that they did that. So let's just get into everything. So she is heavy. She is 24 pounds, and that is pretty heavy for a statue. That's premium format. Solid base. If you have a glass shelving, be careful. Maybe put on the lower part of your glass shelving. You don't want it to bust right through. You never know. So the base, it's pretty cool. It has all these souls. Obviously, these are all the souls of the people that she has killed so far. The white stuff is just the styrofoam. So we'll get a nice little close-up of this. This is cool. This reminds me of the base for the Grim Reaper. He kind of has like souls on the bottom of his base, and it just shows you, like, as time as, you know, she's collected all these souls and she's killed people, and it just gives her more of a depth of story to her, to the character in general. And as you move up, I'm guessing these are just more like you know, bricks underneath the water, you know, stuff like that. But then you here and you have her. So, you know, you have, it's like she's ripped open. You can see like her skeleton in the inside right here. I think that's pretty freaking cool. You go all the way down here. That's her fin, I guess, her web, like all the way on the bottom. And then you see here, and these are like the souls that is just like, I guess these are like recent souls that she's killed. I guess maybe, you know, like if you see it here, she still has them, so they're still decomposing. So I'm guessing like she's on the verge of still maybe digesting them. Maybe she eats them. I don't know. But overall, it's cool. It comes off a little pinkish here, but that's just because I have the light on. It's a little bit more red. I think it would have been cooler if it was a little bit more red, but I think they went for more of like the, not like a very heavy scratch. Like she wasn't cut deep down inside, which is more dark red. And then on the, you know, like the paper cuts or the thin scrapes that you do on your hand, it was more pinkish. So I think that's what they were going for, that type of scarring, not like the in-depth scarring. See, because over here, it's a little bit darker and that's more in-depth. So that's pretty cool. I do like the back is nice. It's really thick, and I like that because it shows muscle, you know, and her bone structure would be going down here as a fish, right? Then you would have the two parts on the ends of kind of like the fillet, right? And of meat. So I think that's kind of cool that they made it really the way they will make a fish. The tail end of a fish. And I think that's really cool that they did that. And, you know, they grasped the concept really well there. She has the fins here, the webs. I think it's really, really cool. And, you know, the way it comes off when you look on this end, right? So this is where she connects, right? So obviously you're going to have a little bit of a gap here. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think anybody's going to be looking up like that too much on it. I'm okay with it. If you had one in front of me and I didn't have it, I would probably take the one in front of me, but I'm not going to return it or anything like that. But the way this comes off to me is, I'm guessing this and this covers her body when she's in the water. Because it looks like it's peeling off of her, right? So if you see it, it looks like it's really peeling off of her as she came out of the water. So I think that's pretty cool that they went with the concept that peeled away from her as she comes out of the water. Maybe when she goes back down, it covers her whole body back up. Yeah, so let me just try to focus a little bit. So now you have the water. I think the water's pretty cool. I think they could have did, I mean, it's coming really nice off on the camera, the water. Like, beautiful. I like her hands. You see her hands here? It's all creepy. The nails, the webbing on it. If you can see the webbing still. That's pretty cool, the webbing. Then you have a back. You notice how, like, you know, this little bit of part of it that's out of the water is how it's changing. Then you have a hair, you have the beads. The beads is really nice. It goes, you know, back into time, like ancient times, how they, you know, used to wear beads on the hair and everything like that. Then she has a hand. This is a little bit different, a little bit more better. It's out of the water. Still has a web on it. So she can't fully change herself, but it's more better than this one, which I do like the difference in them. You have a hair. Her hair is fully sculpted, everything. Then you have her top piece, and then you have her face. Her face is really good. I mean, cool thing is there's no actually. Sorry, I'm a little sick. She doesn't actually have any pupils, so therefore, you know, you're not gonna get one that's like, oh, you know, she has like a lazy eye or something, or like she's looking weird. Her face is really well on this one. I mean, look at that, it's beautiful. I mean, I love it. That's that. And then you can take this part off, and you can do her topless if you wanted to. That's pretty cool too, I think. I mean, you know, it may be kind of like, oh, you know, topless, perverted, and, you know, it's a statue. It's like but it's if you really think about it, it's kind of goes more or less with her. You know, I think that it was more of a topless scenario back in those days rather than like fully clothed and like, oh my God. But, you know, it's all up to you and the way you want her. But yeah, this is it. She's beautiful. I didn't measure her up yet. I'm guessing she's maybe like in the 20s, 24 inches. I'm guessing maybe 23 inches. Yeah, and that's it, guys. So if you're on the fence of getting it, I mean, I think you should. I think this is a masterpiece, you know, to get. Like, why not? And then we'll just do a few little runarounds. You know, you see the rib cage and everything. Pretty good. You know, with Queen of the Dead, they gave her more of two tones. You know, they gave her a lot of definition with black, like she was rotting in the inside. And they didn't do this with her, but you know, I think the concept is like you know, she's supposed to come off beautiful because she has that about her where she can lower men in. So she's supposed to be flawless, and it goes in with the character what they made on the comic books for her. So yeah, this is it. If you guys were thinking about getting her, I would just get her. She's a masterpiece. She honestly can catch eyes when they walk in. So this is it, guys.